Why do I love people's questions, but don't like answering them? It is very difficult. Sometimes it's like playing broken telephone with a deaf mute. There's a big risk that someone will always be dissatisfied. Because there are few simple universal answers in psychology, and mostly they can be given in critical situations, when such answers are obvious even without a psychologist. For example, these are stories about violence. Should you leave your husband who beats you, or should you move away from your in-laws if violent scandals occur systematically? The answer is yes. Another thing is that such a psychologist's answer may not solve anything, because people don't get into relationships in 2 days and just as quickly find the strength to get out, if they find them at all. After all, a person makes such decisions not because knows about something else, but for internal psychological reasons, which can only be clarified in deep therapeutic contact. And other cases are not simple. It's not just about the peculiarities of internet communication. People are different, with different levels of self-understanding, experience, social and emotional intelligence, attitude to life, perception of life situations, and much more. It warms me when people write "thank you" or "clarify." If they think that I misunderstood, they ask questions themselves. To the same answer, one person will perk up, and another he will devalue and be offended forever because he doesn't read what's written, but immediately imagines something of his own in his head, falls into his own pain, and no longer communicates with me, but with his own idea of what I'm writing to him. The forum is a place where I regularly risk getting irritated about this, and for now I'm unlikely to read or write anything else there. Because I spend my energy, I conscientiously clarify the situation, but the person still remains in his opinion, because he is not ready to hear. I am ready to come to prove that only he is right. I have nothing against it. This is also part of life. For myself, I'm making a different choice for now. I would like to answer questions in the format of articles and discuss something personal in the form of a demo consultation, where questions that 100,500 more people will not immediately come running to answer and comment on are more appropriate. Why do I still love questions? A formulated question to a psychologist is already a big job for the client. This is what builds a productive dialogue when a psychologist is not cooking something in his head, but working on your request. I love this. It adds life, including this way of popularizing psychology.